Hi, I'm Father Stephen Schoenemann here to share my reflections for this week, and this Sunday is the 4th of July, our popular national holiday that we celebrate every year with fireworks, parades, and barbecues. And I have so many great memories of local parades with brass bands and patriotic floats, and we still decorate our home, as many people do, as a reminder of the great things that America stands for. We're still working toward a more perfect union, but we know that democracy and freedom are still most important virtues for our nation. You may not know that about 2/3 of the signers of the Declaration of Independence were Episcopalians. At the time they were called Church of England, but in 1789 the Episcopal Church was formed in Philadelphia using the same structure as the United States government, including a presiding bishop, the House of Deputies, and the House of Bishops to govern the church. This familiar Episcopal shield is red, white, and blue with white crosses to commemorate the first diocese of the church. And again, red, white, and blue, that was no coincidence. A great many of our national leaders came from the Episcopal Church, and that's still true today. While the separation of church and state is essential to our understanding of government, there's a great overlap in themes and ideals. It's for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourself be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. These words from Paul's letter to the Galatians, chapter 5, verse 1, speak clearly of the importance of freedom, words that led to our revolution in 1776 as we struggled to become a nation yearning to breathe free. These words are emblazoned on our Statue of Liberty in the verse "The New Colossus" by Emma Lazarus. Freedom and justice are goals in our nation as much as accomplishments. You and I are not truly free until all people are free. We have been reminded anew recently of the fight for freedom as we rethink the dark history of slavery and injustice in our country. Freedom, justice, and democracy are not just words that we celebrate on the 4th of July. This holiday reminds us that we are always working to create a more perfect union. We are always seeking to understand our brothers and sisters of all races and nationalities. We are a nation of immigrants, and that leaves us with the hard work of inclusion and forgiveness in this country. We can only move forward by facing the past and the healing words of history. I join you in loving America and celebrating its independence and greatness. May our banners unfurl, our flags wave high, and our hearts rejoice in the sound of its music, its fireworks, and patriotic speeches. May we hear anew the words of Paul from 2 Corinthians 3:17. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. May freedom ring.